In the last episode, the Toque competitors battled it out at the heats and the judges selected this year's finalists. Now they hit the road and head to a truly unique farm based in West Sussex.
Full Circle Farms is a regenerative farming company. We take food waste, we turn that into compost and feed that back into the soil to grow the following year's crops. The community aspect is called the Garden Army, and we are a CIC, so a not-for-profit organisation. The doors here are open to everyone who's suffering any kind of mental or physical disability, and they come and get involved in projects on the farm. We look after our plants and our soil the same way we look after people. We give them the space to grow. We're not therapists. This is the therapy. It's called horticultural therapy, or gardening with a posh name, and people come and get involved and immerse themselves back in nature, get their hands in soil, and that is what is going to help them back on their feet eventually.
This is the opportunity for Nestlé Professional to help the competitors understand how regenerative farming combined with hospitality can support communities in a very important way.
What Farmer Tom has got going on here is it's kind of the pinnacle in my eyes as to the kinds of things that we could be doing, because he's getting people from the local community and are able to come in here, actively work the hours or the minutes, whatever it is that they want to do, to help then grow this food in a regenerative way, which then goes back into the community. It's full circle, and it's called Full Circle Farm for that reason.
End-to-end service provider Sodexo is also a key partner in this challenge.
The link that we have together, Nestlé and Sodexo, is we both value our people, we both value the environment and the planet and our responsibility towards that. And this Full Circle Farm, I think it gives us the opportunity to do that together. People that Farmer Tom works with is all about, giving people another opportunity in life, and for those reasons that's why we wanted to get involved.
But this is no ordinary farm visit, and in chosen pairs the students soon get to understand that today will be all about foraging for ingredients and putting the produce grown on the farm to good use, along with some store cupboard regulars.
We're making a plant-based dish and a dish using sea bass. The front of house students are creating a mocktail, and they're also foraging different ingredients that they want to use for that as well as creating a Mexican mocha coffee drink.
The foraging begins, and the finalists only have 2 hours before guests arrive to sample their food and drink, and so the pressure is on.
I think the hardest thing for the chefs today is going to be for them to kind of think out the box, to stay really creative. I mean, a lot of these chefs I expect, as the chefs I've dealt with over the years, are so used to picking up the phone and ordering their ingredients, and we've had a few people today ask us if there's any tomatoes. They don't quite understand seasons yet, but because they're young and they haven't worked in this environment before, so understanding the seasons, trying to work with what they've got here, and it's really going to force them to think outside the box, which I think is sometimes going to be a challenge. But I think most of them are pretty young and very enthusiastic, so I'm sure they do very well.
Provenance is also something key that will be learnt from this task.
Front of house serving amazing cocktails at a bar. With having now the knowledge of where those ingredients come from the lovely cherry tree blossom and some of the apple blossoms and different things, they're able to tell that story more as well, because they have an understanding of where these things have come from. And I think when you're serving clients and guests and things, I think that really helps engage the client and get them on board with that journey as well to that cocktail. And then that cocktail should hopefully tell a bit of the story. It should be theatrical, it should look amazing, and also taste incredible as well.
Now with the 2 main courses it's quite tricky, but I'm getting there.
Really enjoying it, everything seems really good.
The food is served to expectant guests, and the judges are impressed with their skill and innovation.
Food's been really, really nice. Some great tasty dishes. They've had some really good use of the ingredients that they've managed to forage this morning. Using some really cool ingredients, some of the apple blossoms off the trees, some of the nettles, some ingredients you wouldn't normally use. So yeah, hats off to them. Really good job.
Day 1 has dropped the competitors in at the deep end, but it is only the most capable individuals who can think quickly on their feet that will be awarded the highest scores. Day 1 complete. Next time, the finalists learn everything coffee from one of the world's largest coffee house chains. But can they create the perfect coffee for the Generation Z customer and impress the judges? This is no ordinary competition.